Sa praskalanti madavihvalakshi pralabdha kanchi gunahema sutra salakshana lakshmana sannidhanam jagamatara namitangayashtihi. Sa praskalanti madavihvalakshi pralamba kanchi gunahema sutra. While she was having a kamanubhavam with her husband Vali's brother Sugriva, it seems that the beautiful golden armlet, the belt that women generally wear over the sari for the sari should stand in a correct position, that was slightly loose. Tara went before Lakshmana in the same state in which she was with Sugriva. Though Lakshmana came with so much of anger, once he saw Tara coming in that state, he could not look directly at her. All his anger vanished away, and this kind of a reaction has been beautifully described by the Tamil poet Kamban, who says, Lakshmana's reaction, immediate reaction to how Tara came in that state was like a son-in-law who suddenly has come in a group of mother-in-laws. For example, a son-in-law will have only one mother-in-law. Imagine Dasharatha had a daughter. Dasharatha's daughter was married to a man, and this particular son-in-law of Dasharatha will not have one mother-in-law. He will have many mother-in-laws. Kaushalya, Kaikeyi, Sumitra. Moreover, in Srimad Ramayanam it is said that Dasharatha had 360 wives. So, this particular son-in-law of Dasharatha will be having 360 mothers-in-law. So, to a son-in-law who comes in a group amidst, in the middle of mothers-in-law, how shy he will feel and how much he will blush and how he will put his head down. The same kind of a reaction was exhibited by Lakshmana, who had come with so much of an anger, but when he saw Tara coming in front of him in that state, he bent his head down. Satam samikshaiva harisha patnim tastha vridhasinataya mahatma avangmukho abhuvan manujendra putraha stri samshanikarsad vinivritta kopaha. But when Tara came and said, Hey Lakshmana, I have never seen you so angry. Is there any mistake or on our side that we have committed which has made you angry? Or have you been sent by your dear brother Ram? If there is any mistake, please let us know. Now, when Lakshmana turned up his head, he said, Hey Tara, please go and call Sugriva. Sugriva was the one who made a word and who promised Ram that he will be helping Ram with his army in the search operation of Sita, but he has not taken any step as of now. Go inform Sugriva and ask Sugriva to come. Sugriva came before Lakshmana, and now Lakshmana told Sugriva, Hey Sugriva, what happened to your promise? I believe that the promise what you made was just a fake one, because you have not taken any action after that. Neither have you come and met Ram, nor have you said what is your plan of action. You have never said a word about what you will be doing, and you are enjoying your own time here. Yastu raja stito dharme mitranam upakarinam mithya pratignyam kurute konrisham sastatastataha. When Lakshmana shot these words, Sugriva could not tolerate and said, Hey Lakshmana, I am very sorry for I have done such a unforgivable act by not acting immediately. But please don't say that the promise what I made is a fake. All that the person whom I am thinking and worshipping in my heart is Sri Ram. I now seek pardon from him. Yadi kinchidadikrantam vishwasat pranayetava preshyasya kshamitavyam me nakaschina paradhyati. It is very common for humans and animals to commit mistakes. But hey Lakshmana, I request you and your brother Ram to forgive me, saying that this monkey is prone to committing mistakes, but he will surely do this job. I will surely carry out my job and I will surely fulfill the promise what I had made to Ram. Lakshmana, after having heard the words of Sugriva, said, "Hey Sugriva, it is said that patience is always a virtue and that a person should never get angry. Because of the love and regard and bhakti that I have towards my elder brother Ram and towards his wife Sita, who is like a mother to me, that because of that anxiety I came and shouted and yelled in your kingdom. I have no intention of hurting you, Sugriva. You are a great king, and if I have really hurt you, please forgive me for all the harsh words that I might have spoken." Yaccha shokabhibhutasya shrutva ramasya bhashitam maya tvam parushanyuktastatkshamasva sukhe mama. Sugriva had to carry out his action. He called out all the monkeys in the presence of Ram, Lakshmana, and then under the leadership of Hanuman on one side, Angada, Jambava. When all the monkeys arrived, they had to chart out a plan. He then said, "Hey Ram, this is the direction, this is the particular street, this is the particular territory where these set of monkeys will be going. This is the other set of territory." Kalidas very beautifully describes that even when his wife Ruma was under the custody of Vali, Sugriva did not take so much of efforts as much as what he is taking when Ram's wife Sita was under the custody of Ravana. Dhatosnanaiva desham sugrivam sannaveshayat itastatascha vaidehi manveshtum bhartu chodita. Now when Sugriva was describing the beautiful map, saying that this is the particular territory where these set of monkeys under the leadership of this particular person will be going, that is the particular territory in which those set of monkeys with that particular leader will be going, this is the street where they will be going, this is the highway where they will be taking, this is the diversion, this is the bypass and all that, Ram and Lakshmana were surprised. Because Ram did not know the number of streets in Ayodhya itself. Forget about the other places. He did not know where was the street, which is the highway, which is the 60 feet road, 50 feet road. He did not know anything about this, which was one way, which was two way, where there was a flyover, where there was a subway, elevated highway. He knew nothing of this. So he was surprised and he said, "Sugriva, I am appreciating the great knowledge that you have incurred from your gurus right since your childhood about the beautiful cartography and topography of our country. It is great on your side, Sugriva." Sugriva said, "Ram, during my childhood I was not a very intelligent student, nor was I a very bright student. I was a very lazy student. I never studied, and don't think that whatever knowledge I have of this Bhugola Shastram, that is the topography of our country, is because of the knowledge that I have incurred in my childhood. Nothing like that. When I was driven away by my brother, I was made to run in each of the streets of our country. If I would go to the east, he will send his soldiers to the east. So then I had to go south. If I had to go south, he will send people towards west, because I would have run towards west. And if I ran towards north, the soldiers will follow me towards north. Like this, I completed the entire country's surface area by just running here and there. Whenever I used to run, I used to remember the street's name. It is because of the huge marathon which my brother Vali made me run that I am able to beautifully describe. It is not that I am a born prodigy. Dishastatastato bhuyah prasthito dakshinam disham prapya chastam giri sreshtha uttaram sampradhavitah evam maya tada rajan pratyaksham upalakshitam Prithvi mandalam sarvam grihamas samyagastataha. Now, Sugriva was a very good administrator and a very good leader. Now he divided the country into 4 huge regions. He said, in this particular region, which comprises all these sub-regions, he will be the leader. Under his leadership, these set of monkeys have to go. He started with north. He said, in the north there are Himalayas, Kambojam, Kailasham, Krauncham, Mainakam and Somam. So in this particular direction, these set of monkeys will be going under the leadership of a person called as Shatabala. Then he went towards west. Under the lead of Sushena, these are the regions which come: Saurashtram, Avanti, Sindhu, Hemagiri, Pariyatra, Vajra, Chakravan, Varaha, Pragyajyotisha, Astagiri and Meru. And towards the east, they will be going under the leadership of a particular person called as Vinata. This Vinata will be responsible for these regions: Bali, Sumatra, Simhapuri. Probably the Simhapuri may be the Singapore of today. Plaksha, Ikshu, Lohita, Shalmila, Udayagiri, Sudarshana Dweepam and all that. And in south, they will be going under the leadership of Hanuman, Neela, Angada and the bear king Jambavan. And the regions covered would be Vindhya, Narmada, Godavari, Krishnaveni, Mahanadi, Varada, Andhra, Pundra, Cholam, Pandyam, Keralam, Kalinga, Anga, Kaveri, Tamraparani, Mahendragiri, Angaraka, Pushpitaka, Suryavan, Vaidhyuta, Bhogavati and Yama. So these are the regions. Why did they put so many regions in the south and why did they give so many leaders? Because Sugriva knew very well the direction in which the Vimanam flew was towards south. Just to confirm whether Ravana did not take any diversion, he sent monkeys in the east, west and north. He knew very well that Ravana's Lanka would be in the south. Just to get it confirmed, he sent people in other directions. So under these leaders, under the set of these monkeys, Sugriva sent each of them to these regions. But he made a word of caution. He said, when you are going towards the south, you may come across various mountains. You may come across Mahendragiri. You may come across Suryavan, Vaidhyuta. But be very careful, monkeys. When you come across a certain mountain which represents the Adisesha, the serpent bed of Bhagavan Srimad Narayan, the mountain will look like that. Please don't ever search for Sita or Ravana there. They won't be there, first of all. And second thing, even if they are not there, if you want to check also, don't climb the mountain. All these monkeys were very doubtful. They asked Sugriva, why you are asking us not to get and climb on that mountain? We monkeys, we climb everywhere. Why shouldn't we go towards that mountain? Sugriva said, I will describe about that mountain. That mountain is called as Tirupati. This Tirupati is a mountain where once a devotee climbs that mountain, he need not have to be a devotee. Even if he is a normal human being who does not know the importance and the Vaibhavam of that particular mountain, if he climbs that mountain, all the sins which he has accumulated over the past births and in the present birth will get destroyed. Since he has committed papam, there is no case whether he would have committed punyam or not. He would have not accumulated any punyam. And all that he has accumulated is only pavam. And that papam will also go away when he has climbed that mountain called as Tirupati. When the papam has gone away and when there is no punyam, that is there is no punyam, no papam, his bank balance is nil, zero. So when there is zero in his account, no papam and no punyam, he is sure to go for moksham. When he is sure to go for moksham, he will reach a state where there is no coming back. Nacha punaravartate, nacha punaravartate. He won't come back. My aim is to send you monkeys and get Sita in the right place. Whether Sita is in which region with Lanka, whether she is in Lanka where Ravana has imprisoned her. My mission is that, and to fulfill my promise with Ram. Instead of that, if you people go and climb the Tirupati mountain and all your sins are getting destroyed and there is no punyam, no papam and you all reach Sri Vaikuntham, then who will carry out the mission? The Tamil poet Kamban gives a beautiful essence of this particular thought on Tirupati in a very beautiful verse. He says, Munaivarum Maraivallorum Munai Nada Shindai Munda Vinaivarum Neriyai Matrum Mei Unarvorum Vinnor Yenaivarum Amarar Madar Yavarum Shittar Yenbor Anaivarum Aruvinal Neer Naalum Vandu Aduginjar. Then as the monkeys go, Valmiki gives a very beautiful shloka to Kaveri wherein he says that this river is capable of eliminating all the sins that we have accumulated in the previous births. Tatra dakshastha kaverim vihrutamapyasaroganaihi tasya asinam nagarasya gre malayasya mahaujasam. Now, Ram He knew very well that monkeys were going in all directions, north, south, east and west, and capable leadership was there in every particular group. There was on one side Vinata, on the other side there was Shatabala, and on the other side there was Sushena. But to the person who was going in south were Hanuman, Neela, Angada and Jambavan. He called Hanuman and said, "Hey Hanuman, the best among the monkeys, I will give you my mudrika, my ring, and this ring should be given by you as a sign of recognition if you meet Sita on your way. Anena tvam harisreshtha vichinhena janakatmaja matsakasha tadanuprapta anudvignanupashyati." Now, all the monkeys cried out the name of Ram and started proceeding in their respective directions. All the monkeys which started going south under the leadership of Angada, Jambavan, Neela and Hanuman, they all went south, and as they kept going they couldn't find Sita anywhere. They finally reached the tip of our country in the southeastern direction called as Mahendragiri. This Mahendragiri mountain still exists in our country in a place called as Tirukkurungudi. This Tirukkurungudi is very easily approachable in the state of Tamil Nadu. Once you go to Tamil Nadu, the capital of it being Chennai, from there you will be taken to another important sub-town called as Tirunelveli. From this place called as Tirunelveli, this temple town called as Tirukkurungudi is very close. It is in this Tirukkurungudi there is a mountain called as Mahendragiri, where all these monkeys got together close to this mountain, which was again very close to the seashore. Now, all the monkeys were very dejected because after having searched Sita for so many months, they couldn't find Sita anywhere. There was not even a single sign that they knew that this was Lanka or that was Lanka. At that point of time, when Angada was lamenting to all the monkeys that, "Hey monkeys, our king Sugriva has given us this mission of searching Sita with so much of confidence and said that mostly Lanka will be in the south. We have not been able to trace Lanka. We have reached the tip of our country. Where can we find Sita from now on?" And that too they say that to protect Sita, even the birds of Dandakaranyam had offered their life towards protection of Sita. And you all must be aware that there was a certain bird called as Jatayu. This Jatayu had assured Ram that he would be protecting Sita and would be acting as her guardian in his absence. He fulfilled his duty so well, my dear monkeys. When Ravana was supposed to abduct Sita, this bird called as Jatayu came to her protection, and it fought bravely with Ravana, but this Ravana was so cruel that he chopped off the wings of this Gridhra Raja Jatayu, and Jatayu fell to this ground. More than describing about the Vaibhavam of Jatayu, I'll describe the Vaibhavam of Ram. Ram, who was so dejected after having lost his wife, came along with Lakshmana to the forest, and when he saw that the Jatayu, the great bird, was about to die, he got to know the information that Sita was abducted, and he performed the last rites and rituals for Jatayu and gave him moksha. And as he came across, he found the great king Sugriva and assured him that he would surely help in rescuing his wife Ruma from his elder brother Vali, fought with Vali, gave moksham to Vali, and here I am standing before you, giving the promise and assuring Sugriva that I will surely accomplish his mission. But now we are all unable to do so. When the word Jatayu in the description of Angada, when Angada was giving the speech to all his monkeys, the word Jatayu was also a part of it. This word called Jatayu reached a certain bird which was living inside the cave of that particular mountain. This bird's name was Sampati. Sampati, when he heard this word Jatayu, he slightly walked out of that cave and looked down and saw that there were so many monkeys under the leadership of a very strong monkey called as Angada. He said, "All you monkeys have been describing about a certain person called as Jatayu. Do you know who he is?" Angada, Neither Angada nor the other monkeys knew anything about. They asked, "Why are you asking about that?" This bird said, "My name is Sampati. I am Jatayu's brother. It is only now that I came to know that my dear brother Jatayu has departed from this world. I will tell you how we were both separated. In our childhood, both of us who were brothers, once we wanted to witness the great sight when Indra was killing this particular Asura called as Vritta. So when we wanted to fly to the sky, Jatayu and myself, we flew at a very great speed. And as we were about to reach the heaven, the rays of the sun were so strong that it could burn us. When Jatayu was flying at such a great speed, I wanted to protect him, and in that way, I used my wings to cover my little brother Jatayu. When I used my wings to cover Jatayu, indeed my wings got burnt because of the excessive heat, and I fell to the ground. And I fell to this particular mountain called as Mahendragiri. I am so dejected after having heard that my dear brother Jatayu has departed. Koyam gira ghoshayati pranaihi priyatasya me Jatayusho vadham bhratu kampayanniva me manaha Surya shudagdhav pakshatvan shaknomi jisapirpitum. Then Sampati said, I also heard you people talking about a certain lady called as Sita. I think I am aware of that lady because a few months back there was a certain person, a demon, who was carrying her in a beautiful chariot, a vimanam in the sky, and she was crying for help. Taruni Rupa Sampanna Sarva Bharana Bhushita Hyamana Maya Drishta Ravanena Duratmana. And I knew very well that that person must have been Ravana only, because Ravana is the only man who will be abducting women without their consent. Sampati also gave another information. He said, at that point of time, my dear son Suparshva wanted to fetch some food for me and himself. And as you all very well know that I had lost my wings in protecting my brother Jatayu, I cannot go out. So he had to go and find food. When he was flying in the sky, he came across this Vimanam of Ravana, and he asked Ravana to give way for him. Ravana said, I am the demon king and you have to give way for me. And at that point of time, my dear son Suparshva opened his huge mouth and cautioned Ravana that he will swallow him. Ravana said, I don't have the energy to fight with you, so I will give you way. Soham abhyavaharartham tau drishtva krita nishchayaha tena samna vinitena panthana manuyachitaha. Now, in return, Angada described the life history of Ram until that moment. He said Ram was the son of the great king Dasharatha. He had 3 brothers called as Bharata, Lakshmana and Shatrughna. Ram was married to Janaka's daughter Sita. Both of them were living happily after marriage for 12 years in Ayodhya. But when his father Dasharatha had planned to coronate him as their son, his stepmother Kaikeyi, under the intervention of Manthara, asked for 2 boons, wherein she said, with 1 boon my dear son Bharata should be the king, and with the other boon Sita's husband Ram should go and stay in the forest for 14 years. Dasharatha did not want to give this burden to his son, but Ram accepted this as his responsibility and duty and came to the forest. And after coming to the forest, he made friend with Guha, and after that he got to seek the blessings of Agastya Mahamuni and Bharadwaja Rishi, and helped the rishis of Dandakaranyam by killing the 14,000 demons under the leadership of Khara and Dushana. Shurpanaka went and informed Ravana, and Ravana came in the disguise of a particular saint and abducted Sita. We have come in search of that Sita. Then, again and again, Angada, while describing the life history of Ram, was repeating the name of Ram again and again. Sampati found a difference in his body. The wings that were once burnt because of the huge and the intense rays of the sun and which never regrew, now started shooting. There was a slight shoot of the wings. They started growing. Tasya tvevam bruvanasya samhatairvanaraihi saha utpatestu tada pakshau samaksham vanacharinam. All the monkeys who were gathered there were surprised to witness this miracle happening before them. Goswami Tulasidas in his Ramacharita-manas describes the importance of Ramanamam. Brahmabhyodhi samudbhavam kalimala pradvamsanam chavyayam Srimad-chabda mukhendu sundaravare samshobhitam sarvadam Samsaram abhayeshajam sukhakaram Shri Janaki jivanam Dhanyaste kritinah pibanti satatam Shri Ramanamamritam. Sampati was surprised at this particular miracle. Then he came to know the importance of Ramanamam. Then he informed all the monkeys, "Hey monkeys, you have got a great diamond in your hand. And that diamond is in the form of a Kamadhenu. It is in the form of a Karpaka Vriksham. This divine wish-yielding cow called as Kamadhenu, the divine wish-yielding creeper called as Karpaka Vriksham, all of them are in one level. But what diamond you have in your hand is much more greater than that, and that is Sri Ramanamam. Please recite Ramanamam. You have seen right before your eyes that my wings, which were once burnt with the intense rays of the sun and which never regrew, just by hearing the Kathamritam, by hearing the Charitam of Ram, started growing. And look what all can happen to your lives if you continuously recite. It is also a message for us, we devotees who are hearing Srimad Ramayanam, that Ramayanam is just not a story. There is more to it. The Rama Nama Japam, always our ancestors have had the habit of reciting the name Ram. If you go to North India especially, the villagers, even the common people there who are not even aware of the technological advancement or the education that we have in villages, they won't address each other by their names. They won't say Keshavji, Ramji, Krishnaji, Govindji. The only salutation that they have in their mouth is Jai Ramji ki, Jai Ramji ki. So the Rama Namam has been incorporated and injected into the blood of we Hindus to such an extent that we, even if we think that we should be away from the religion, we can't, because it has been injected in our blood. Only if you try to empty your body without even a drop of blood and inject new blood from some Western culture, will you be able to come to a situation where you don't have the little vasana, little association of Ramanamam too. Yallirum avviramanamame shollir shollayanakku vor shorvu ila nallippayan nalla solvallir vaimai valarku manbini. The Kannada poet Purandaradasa says, "Hey devotees of Ram, you have all been blessed with a great invaluable asset called as Sri Ramanamam. This Rama mantram is one of the greatest mantras, and just keep reciting his name. What more do you need in your life? Rama mantra japiso, he manuja. Rama mantra japiso, he manuja. Rama mantra japiso, he manuja. Rama mantra japiso. ಆ ಮಂತ್ರ ಈ ಮಂತ್ರ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನಿ ಕೇಳಬೇಡ. ಆ ಮಂತ್ರ ಈ ಮಂತ್ರ ಮೆಚ್ಚಿನಿ ಕೇಳಬೇಡ. ಸೋಮಶೇಖರ ತನ್ನ ಭಾಮಿನಿ ಕೊರದಿಹ. ಸೋಮಶೇಖರ ತನ್ನ ಭಾಮಿನಿ ಕೊರದಿಹ. ರಾಮ ಮಂತ್ರವ ಜಪಿಸೋ हे मनुज. राम मंत्रव जपिसो, हे मनुज. राम मंत्रव जपिसो. सकल वेदಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಾರವೇ ಈ ಮಂತ್ರ, ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಮಾರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೆ ಮೂಲ ಮಂತ್ರ. ಸಕಲ ವೇದಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಾರವೇ ಈ ಮಂತ್ರ, ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಮಾರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೆ ಮೂಲ ಮಂತ್ರ. ಭಕ್ತಿ ರಸಗೆ ಉಮೆ ಬಟೆ ತೋರುವ ಮಂತ್ರ, ಭಕ್ತಿ ರಸಗೆ ಉಮೆ ಬಟೆ ತೋರುವ ಮಂತ್ರ. ಸುಖನಿಧಿ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ಮಹಾಮಂತ್ರ, ಸುಖನಿಧಿ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ಮಹಾಮಂತ್ರ. ರಾಮ ಮಂತ್ರವ ಜಪಿಸೋ ಹೇ ಮನುಜ, ರಾಮ ಮಂತ್ರವ ಜಪಿಸೋ ಹೇ ಮನುಜ, ರಾಮ ಮಂತ್ರವ ಜಪಿಸೋ. Swami Vedanta Deshika, in his Raghuveera Gadhyam or Mahavira Vaibhavam, brings the condensate of this entire Kishkindha Kandam and says how Bhagavan was in distress and how Hanuman came to his rescue. Vipula bhuja shaila moola nibida nipidita ravana rana ranaka janaka chatura didati viharana chatura kapi kulapati hridaya vishala shilatala dharana daruna shili mukha. Likewise, in Srimad Narayaniyam, Narayana Bhattadri gives a beautiful condensate, the crux of Kishkindha Kandam, as to how Bhagavan had so much of trust and gave that beautiful mudrika, the ring of Sri Ramam, Ramanamam, to Hanuman, and to give that as a sign if he found Sita. Sugrivenanujoktya sabhayamabhiyata vyuhitam vahinim tam rikshanam viksha dikshudrutamatathadayita marganamayavanam ram sandeshanguliyam pavanasutakare pradisho modashali marge marge mamarge kapibhirapitada tvatpriyasaf prayasaihi. While the mystic saint Alvar says, வானரக்கோனுடன் இருந்து வைதேகிதனை தேட விடுத்த திசை கருமம் திருத்தி திரள் விளங்கு மாருதியும் மாயோன் தூதுரைத்தல் செப்ப. Hence, in Kishkindha Kandam, we started with how Ram and Lakshmana, who had then lost Sita, were coming in the forests, and then they found Hanuman, who had come in the disguise of a Brahmin, and with his words, his first few words of Hanuman, how Ram could recognize the great orator and the great knowledgeable person that was inside this Brahmana, and praised about Hanuman's eloquence to Lakshmana. And then we also came across how the great promise around the fire was made, the vow, the friendship that existed between Sugriva and Sri Ram, and what Sugriva had assured Ram, that he will be helping him in search his wife Sita, and how Ram assured Sugriva in rescuing Ruma, that is Sugriva's wife, from his elder brother Vali. Then we saw how Hanuman gave a beautiful life history of Vali, why Vali was very affectionate towards his brother Sugriva initially, and what was that particular incident which made or brought a huge crack between the relationship of Sugriva and Vali, how Sugriva was tortured and sent out of the kingdom. And then we came to an instance where, because of the motivation that was given by Ram, how Sugriva went and summoned Vali for a war, and in the first day where Vali won and Sugriva lost, and then after having known the reason that they were very identical, Ram put a mala, a beautiful garland around the neck of Sugriva. And the next day, when both of them were fighting, how Ram shot an arrow, what all questions Vali posed before Ram, saying that what Ram did was wrong, and to all those questions Ram gave a beautiful befitting reply, to which Vali agreed, and finally he went to Moksham. Then we also came across how Sugriva, who initially promised Ram that he would be helping, was now becoming a huge drunkard and was not even bothered about helping Ram, and how Ram sent Lakshmana to go warn Sugriva, how Tara intervened. And at that point of time we also saw how the relationship between Sugriva and Lakshmana was. When Lakshmana was angry, Sugriva asked Lakshmana to pardon him. And when Sugriva had asked Lakshmana to forgive him, Lakshmana also felt that there was a mistake on his part for having got angry, and he asked for Sugriva to forgive him. So we also saw the beautiful relationship that existed between them, and finally how Sugriva launched this particular mission of searching Sita, sending a group of monkeys with a very befitting leader in each of the directions, east, north, west, and then finally south, which was sent under the leadership of Nala, Neela, Angada, and then Bear King Jambavan, and most importantly Hanuman. So Hanuman was given the job of finding Sita because he was the one who was given the ring, the mudrika of Sri Ram. And then we also saw how Angada was so dejected for not having found Sita and brought down the essence of Ram's later part of life by bringing the names of Sita and then Jatayu. Sampati, who overheard this, then said the life history of Sampati, that is himself, and Jatayu. And then he also said how his son Suparshva came across Ravana, and then they had found a lady called Sita who was being abducted by Ravana towards an island called as Lanka. With this, Kishkindha Kandam comes to an end. In the next Kandam, the most important and the most beautiful of all the 6 cantos, that is Balakandam, Ayodhya Kandam, Aranya Kandam, Kishkindha Kandam, Sundara Kandam, Yuddha Kandam. We have completed the Kishkindha Kandam, and then we will be proceeding towards Sundara Kandam, which is the most beautiful and the most important of all the cantos, all the Kandams in Srimad Ramayanam. Ityarashe Srimad Ramayane Valmikiye Adikavye Kishkindha Kandam Samaptam.